What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Guys, we are going to learn on how to use a detail gun. A lot of you guys have inboxed me, asked me, how do you set this thing up? I can't figure it out. On today's video, that's exactly what we're gonna be talking about. So stick around and let's get started with this video. All right, like I said, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the Central Pneumatic Detail Gun. This one by far has been my most favorite gun that I have purchased. I used to have the 4-ounce one, the metal canister. I liked it, but then I was like, I think it's time for something better. So I ended up going to Harbor Freight and I got this HVLP gun. I think this one was like $35. I could be wrong. This one was a little bit on the more higher on the price. That's why it took me a long time to buy it. I was like, I don't know if I need that, because the other one was like $15. But I do definitely see the benefit of a more better gun. So I know a lot of you guys, since seeing a lot of my videos, you guys have purchased one of these guns. Honestly, it's a game changer, but I know a lot of people will always have an opinion on what you use, how you do it. Oh, you're not supposed to use that. That's not professional. The IDA didn't show us that. I don't care about nobody else, but what I do and the end result, right? As for me and my business, I love using this detail gun. So today we are strictly going to be showing you how I kind of calibrate this gun. What I have in here is the Drive Auto Appearance Luxe Cockpit Conditioner, which you guys already know is my most favorite conditioner. I use literally daily on every interior. So this is my most favorite conditioner. The way it finishes, the way it smells, is just that perfect combination for when you finish your interiors. So anyways, let's kind of go down this gun and tell you what you'll be getting when if you get one from Harbor Freight. So out the box, you'll be getting you'll get this. This regulates like if you have your air compressor, let's just say at 90, you're able to bring the air on here rather than having to go all the way to the air compressor. So for that, I really like this because I don't have to go to the air compressor, bring the pressure down. So with this, you're able to calibrate and control the air PSI, if that makes sense, right? You always want to have this at a 45 PSI recommended rating. For this to work properly, you want it at 45 PSI. Nothing higher. You could go higher, but nothing less, in my opinion. Because if you go less, you're gonna get nothing but like spitting like water product, like you're just gonna be spitting the product out. All right. Moving up, obviously, you have this bottom nozzle right here. This one right here, guys, is what turns your gun on and off pretty much. So if we turn it all the way to like tightening it, you have no air coming out, right? If we turn it, we start loosening it, look, now we have air. And the more you loosening it, the more air is gonna push. So this is kind of maxed out, all fully open. Check this out. All right. So this one here is going to control kind of that, how much pressure you want coming out of your gun. I tend to always have it very lightly, kind of closed, because I don't want a lot of product. And again, this is all preference. How you use it, it doesn't really matter. For me, I tend to have it very light. I don't like this bottom piece fully open because it will release like all the pressure out, right? So mine is usually just a little bit low to where just enough product comes out, right? And you can play with yours, right? So for me, I'm kind of, that's my happy place right there. So that's as much as I'll go. Next, we have this button right here. This button right here, it is our is what's gonna give you either a wider spray or a more narrow spray, right? For me, I love to use more of a wider fan, which is usually how I have it, right? More of a wider fan, right? If I turn the knob all the way to, let's just say like the right, you are loosening it a lot to where it's more of the, like a straight jet stream, right? For me, I love to keep it at a more of a, just a more spread pattern, so that when I do like conditioning, it's more of that fine mist, just like, it's just perfect, right? And lastly, you have this top button right here. This top one right here, it is what's gonna control really how much product you're gonna use out of this. If you have this fully open, this is gonna go so quick because you are opening this like the valve in here. Obviously, I don't know if there's a valve in here, but it kind of opens this part here to where if it's loose, you have more product going right down there. If it's kind of tight, it really kind of minimizes a lot of the product. One, saving you money, and two, you just don't want like full-blown like product on it, right? So this is what controls how much product you're releasing, right? So that's kind of how I have it. And obviously a lot of you guys are like, oh my god, it's a lot of smoke. Guys, it is so minimal. But I know a lot of you guys, a lot of professionals who are going to be watching this video, I might get dinged, but again, this is such a lifesaver for me. It has saved me so much time. If you're wanting to save money, finish faster, and just have like an even application, this is definitely the way, right? You're gonna be seeing kind of clips here and there on how I use it and just how amazing this product finishes off. But again, oh, one thing I didn't mention is, one, obviously if you twist this, then you can kind of turn the front one is what turns this this piece right here, right there. So this little piece right here, it turns, right? So what this is going to control is the pattern. I usually have it up and down rather than side to side, because when it comes to the fanning, it's just different. Right there is perfect. That's where I want it. Sorry. So mine is usually side to side, so like I have it right here, like this, because you have the pattern is going to be kind of like up and down. So when you dress, it's nicely, right? If you turn it, the pattern goes kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird. It's hard to explain that part. But this controls kind of the way it flows or how it sprays, if that makes sense. So for me, I always do it as it is. And I think that's how it comes out the box. Just make sure you tighten it to make sure that that doesn't change. But that is pretty much how I calibrate my detail gun. I know a lot of you guys have asked, you know, how to calibrate it. It's a really, really good product. In my opinion, you don't have to go buy an expensive detail gun, because this is going to do just fine. Obviously, you can buy more premium guns. Is the finish and the quality gonna be the same? I say yeah. It's just like a better gun. I was gonna buy this orange one I saw, but that thing was like 115. I was like, I love orange, but not $115 much, right? So that's where I bought this one. I bought this one from Harbor Freight. So I hope this kind of showed you guys, if you've recently purchased this and you're struggling on how to calibrate it, definitely I hope this video helped, right? Again, this top one right here is going to control, which I don't think I mentioned it in the video. Maybe I started it, but I didn't finish it. This one right here is going to control your trigger. So this one, you tighten it all the way. If you tighten it, it controls your trigger, right? And all this just kind of works in conjunction. If everything is open like a lot, it's just gonna like produce too much product. Your trigger, this is perfect because you don't want this trigger to be like all the way open, because then you're gonna produce a lot of pool of the product as well. So I keep mine very tight, right? But as well, this is what produces the product. So right now it's fully closed, right? The trigger should be kind of closed as well. As you see, no more product came out. It's just air. Now let's open a little bit of this product. And there we go. Now we have product. If we open it all the way, you'll see right now. Hopefully you can see. Now it's like the trigger is more loose and you're getting more product going through this whole system. So that's why I tend to keep mine kind of very tight to where it is a minimal product coming out. So I hope this video kind of helped you guys out a little bit on how to calibrate your detail gun. And I'm also very excited because the week of the 12th through the 15th, to be honest, because we leave the 16th, I'll be in San Francisco. So if you're a viewer from San Francisco, I really hope I run into you, or maybe catch you at the famous Pier 39, I think. So anyways, we'll be on vacation. The whole Serrano family squad is gonna be out there. So I'm super excited. So we're gonna be working hard these next 2 days. But again, thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, God bless you guys, and I'll see you in San Francisco.